Dan, tough one to take for the lads, crashing out at the semi-final stage of the PDRL Finals day. As a coach, though, like you said to Tommy, is it one that actually, when you look back over the course of the season, actually we can keep our heads held high at how some of the lads have developed and come on?
Yeah, absolutely. We lost Tommy early on and we went down to no contact substitutions for, I think, 20 minutes of that game. We only had red short players. And seeing, I think Tommy mentioned him, young Ryan coming on at 17, brand new rugby league. I think that's only his second ever game after playing at Headingley against Hull last week, and you wouldn't have known that it was only his second game. So, future's looking bright for us despite, bitterly disappointing loss.
And although we got the opening try, obviously we saw Cass come back and score that win in those final seconds, but was it a little bit frustrating seeing some of the tries that we did get over for get chalked off?
A little bit. It's always disappointing when you get over the line and then they're not awarded, or you drop it on, but we can't dwell on things like that. We've just got to dust ourselves off and prepare again for next year and make sure that those tries can't be disallowed next year.
And looking over at the overall season, is it one that the whole team can be a bit proud of? And although we've come so close to the grand final, actually, there's room to build and time to go again for next year.
No, absolutely. I know the lads will look back on a couple of results this year where we've lost by sort of like one try or a couple of points, and they'll look at that loss and a couple of losses this year and be bitterly disappointed. But for me as a coach, I've seen how we've had new players coming to the team and how they've settled in and they'll be used to how the lads play, and that will go next year, and it's given me a really solid platform to build on for next year now.
Is it really impressive having obviously played for the PDRL side here at the Rhinos before stepping up to be a coach? Is it really impressive to you at how this team's really developed since it was started, I believe, in 2018?
Yeah, it's massive how much we've grown since 2018. Showing my age a little bit now that I've stopped playing and stepped up to head coach, and I was saying to a couple of lads earlier, I still keep getting that urge to want to pull on a shirt, but I just don't have it in me anymore. So it's nice to give an opportunity to young lads to take my place and carry the torch of PDRL forward, so the sport keeps developing and growing in years to come.
And having so many teams out here today at the PDRL Festival only showcases that further, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I think there were us and Warrington to start with, and now we're up to 7 or 8 teams now altogether. That's massive in such a short space of time.
And one last one, the teams all coming together after our semi-final to remember Mike Addison from the Warrington Wolves, PDRL and Warrington Wolves Foundation. How important was it for the PDRL community to come out and show their support and pay tribute to such a great player and person?
It's not just PDRL, it's just rugby league in general. We always look after one of us own, when anything happens. But Mike, one of them players, I remember when he played for Warrington, always lit up a room, we were always smiling. But it just highlights that although someone's always smiling, the appears happy, you don't actually know what's going on. So if you're struggling, just talk.